Der erste Strafprozess scheint zu beginnen und wir sind jetzt hier vor dem Mount Monokuma Moor.
Was? Monokuma Moor?
Mount Rushmore, war eine Anspielung.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that, how did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya still needed his we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead.
Ja,
Blub.
die sagt Byakuya.
Ja, ich weiß. What happened to Gunham and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears that they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Ah, hell no. There's no way I'll let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey! Come on now!
Hey, now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Huh? Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You...
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. I guess we're waiting for Gunham.
What happened, sinner?
I am right here.
Now then, let us
Remember this well.
begin.
A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
Seems to notice it too.
Lach jetzt. Du musst Synchro machen.
If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monami, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special pleading service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Der Bär? Roar. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. What?
Ja.
Something came out.
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Mega C is trembling with fear. It's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely at the escalator carried me as out. When each of us entered Monokuma's rock. Dieses Spiel.
Warum shake das vor allem auch so?
Is this an elevator? Oh, I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving, shattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Die sind sogar 15 Schüler, wo dort im Class Trial teilnehmen. There we were, listening so unpleasant to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator doors slowly opened.
Welcome! Ta-da!
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fate.
Why, you?
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change the thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as a leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe this. There's no way I can believe it. If it's really true. We need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. That's not enough kudos.
Okay.
And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Ja, bitte.
Woher denkst du, wer es ist?
Boah, ich hab ehrlich keine Ahnung.
Also ich vermute die Rothaarige.
Ich habe keine Skills leider, aber ich weiß gar nicht, wie man Skills bekommt. Change Difficulty, okay gut. Difficulty brauche ich nicht ändern.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule!
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely! There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you! Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can't start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. We can't do that. Now, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, you will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During this discussion, all your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truthfulness to refute what they say. Of all the truthfuls you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle and then fire it with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character statement and choose your truth bullet. proof bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Mein Lieblingsding kommt als erstes. Ja, okay.
3 Sachen.
Instant schon, im ersten Trial, wa?
Why was Byakuya's body
Lass das mal alles
in a place
durchlaufen.
like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Also man kann nur eine Sache auswählen wahrscheinlich.
What you just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya in a place like
Ich denke,
this?
das
Body was
blockt
under
ja.
the very back of the...
After the killer murdered, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding it, they tried to delay it like a dog burying a bone!
Ah, furchtbar, furchtbar. Weil das ist ja der Blutding war ja auf dem Tisch.
His body
Das
was
heißt, er muss da
underneath the very
umgebracht
back
werden
of the
sein.
dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body.
No, that's wrong.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Er ist da gestorben.
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Okay, das habe ich jetzt gar nicht gemeint, aber...
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Hilfe. Ja, ja, Hilfe.
Warte, was war nochmal für ein Text da?
Von was?
Also, was hat er gesagt?
Muss irgendwas, warum Byakuya unter den Tisch gegangen ist. Muss irgendwas gewesen sein, aber ich weiß halt auch nicht was.
Ich würde das mit Nachtsichtgerät machen dann.
I found under the table where the body was discovered. Apparently it came from the supermarket. Dann hier vielleicht der Case. The case had brought with him. There was lots of security equipment inside. Wieso ist das erste so hart? Okay, das Messer ist es auf jeden Fall nicht. Das hier glaube ich auch nicht. Ja, aber stimmt, der Blutding ist...
Warte, Monokuma-Fall 1, weil da steht ja unter dem Tisch, wurde er getötet. Oder warte, ich mache Details.
Der Victim was repeatedly stabbed. Body...
Warte, Poison. Poison Weapon.
Nein, das ist kalt nicht vergiftet wurde.
Ach so.
Wenn er die Night Vision... Das war falsch. This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong. That's stunning. Looks like I just made a fool out of myself in front of everyone. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Was? Das may sound...
Schau mal weiter nach unten, vielleicht ist da doch noch was.
Weil er sagt ja, was Byakuya die ganze Zeit während der Party gemacht hat.
Ja, vielleicht wegen, schau mal wegen Accounts. Weil die haben ja irgendwas gesagt.
He was able to discern all the noise people were making. The gas stove is powered. That's why Territory couldn't use it during the blackout. Das ist unnötig. Fire door. Chiaki's account. Das war ja der eine. Murdered threat. Suichi's account.
Ich würde das mit dem Gehör machen, so. Von der einen komischen. Wo
Ja,
ich hören
okay,
kann.
punch wounds to his chest. And the wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon roughly 5 mm in diameter.
Ich glaube, das mit dem Gehör, wo... Ja, wegen ihr.
Ist auch falsch! Was ist das für ein erster Class Trial? If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
Das Einzige, was mir noch einfällt, ist Monokuma-Fall.
Ja, Hilfe!
Oder wegen dem schmutzigen Tuch. Was hast du ausgewählt?
Die Autopsie.
Ja, so weit ist man noch nicht. Man muss erst einen Tod dann.
Oh, was weiß ich, was haben wir alles für Beweise? Überleg mal kurz.
Also, das mit dem Gehör hatten wir bisher, dann das mit Nachtsicht hatten wir.
Mhm.
Dann hatten wir das, was du gerade eben ausgewählt hast. Dann noch was mir nicht einfällt.
Oh Gott, es ist so schwierig. Wahrscheinlich sind wir einfach nur blöd.
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Es ist aber echt, also es gibt echt einfachere Class Trials, ehrlich.
Aber was ich jetzt als nächstes machen würde, wäre der Monokuma-Fall.
Ja, oder was, lass mich kurz überlegen. Oh Mann, ich weiß es nicht. Könnte es vielleicht doch das Messer sein? Doch under the tape.
Aber da ist, wenn es zum Messer kommt, geht es wahrscheinlich um den Tod, aber nicht da.
I can prove it with this.
Hä? Das Messer?
Was hat es damit zu tun?
Er hat doch gesagt, dass das Ding ist doch, der hat doch gesagt, was er die ganze Zeit während der Party gemacht hat. Er hat doch die ganze Zeit während der Party die ganze Zeit eine eingestochen. Also glaube ich mal jetzt nicht. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich habe das nicht mehr ausgehört.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Ach so, vielleicht liegt es daran, dass er schon mal erschrocken wurde und deswegen dann unter den Tisch geflohen ist. Weil die normalerweise die anderen nicht sehen können.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Hä? Okay, gut, das habe ich jetzt nicht dran gedacht, aber...
particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Nachtsichtgerät.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
Das ist ein echter Trial. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. Okay, jetzt kommen halt mehrere. Ja, okay. No matter like contradiction, this means false weak spot. If you shoot a false weak spot with a true bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Your procedure will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actual lies or mistakes. All you can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. Okay. But this doesn't consume. Okay. Ja, danke. Okay, ich glaube, das hat das mit dem Nachtsichtgerät zu tun. Die Night Vision Goggles sind dabei. 5! So viel gab es am Ende vom ersten Teil.
Echt jetzt?
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
Ja.
Correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hamhands
Weil es vielleicht auch falsch sein
must
könnte.
have seen the
Wenn
killer
er das
take
nicht
the
während der
knife.
Blackout gemacht hätte.
But it was super pitch black!
It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong.
No, Yakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh mein Gott, was?
Was?
Die hat mich
No,
unterbrochen.
that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Was?
Other way around?
Okay, das ist neu.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mario's sudden argument? Vielleicht? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Ach so, das ist wahrscheinlich das eine, oder? Please counter the other person's remark with a left stick. Ah, nee, doch nicht. Okay, based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically or sideways or diagonally. What? And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right hand of your corner of your screen, the number that shows the sharpness on your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful.
Sind das neue Elemente jetzt?
Ja! And the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time. The other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's gonna be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the triangle button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth plate, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth plate? I'm terribly sorry, it appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth plates. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only their name was changed. But don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the option button during this argument, well then good luck and have fun. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie das hier funktioniert. Irgendwas muss ich da schneiden.
If you just see the killer obviously used those night vision goggles, that's gotta be it.
I can't advance forward, I'm just listening. I should let my hero say what she wants to say and then find a point that I can argue
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't advance forward, I'm just listening. I should let my hero say what she wants to say.
If you just use the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Agreed.
Damn it!
So we're just gonna go back to the original topic.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Warte.
Vor allem, dass das auch Ding eine Orangenes abschießen sollen.
Ja, ich weiß, habe ich ja gesehen. I can't advance forward, just listening. I should let my hero say what she wants to say and then find a point that I can argue with.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Oh, was für ein Gameplay.
Because if they used night vision, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Doch daneben, darum.
A hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute my hero's claim with
Because if they
evidence.
used night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ja, das hier, oder? Hä? Find a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ich hab echt, was
Because if
ist
they
das?
used night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even if, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Aber du bist auf Knife gewesen.
Ja, ich weiß, ich versuche ja gerade alles ausprobieren.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ich verstehe das nicht.
Ich auch nicht.
I'm gonna hold your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles and need to refute my hero's
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I'm gonna hold your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles and need to refute my hero's claim.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed
Ach, du
Byakuya
bist
even in the dark.
beschissen.
I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Du bist behindert, lass mich in Ruhe. Ist die doof? Was macht die? Ich muss ja kurz gucken, wie das hier funktioniert überhaupt. Wie das gelöst werden soll. Was ist das für ein neues Ding? Oh, warte, ich muss die Folge beenden. Dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal und ciao.